Hello from the Crow's Next. Here's Scotty.
Steve.
We want to talk to you. We're going to call this a little shiny thing because we are the Crow's Next. And crows are fascinated by little shiny things. And this is going to be a smaller topic, I think, I hope. We've showed that we can do extremely long videos. And I'm going to try to turn that boat around, so to speak. So this little shiny thing is called Best Onboard Public Hideaway. And what that means is, where are there places on board the cruise ship that are out of the weather that you can get to without breaking security, and that are relatively quiet, that you might be able to take a book or a little two-person game or have a nice calm conversation and your room doesn't count. So those are our basic criteria. In addition to that, it's a plus if you have access to perhaps food and drink while you're there, or whether there's a view, right?
Yep.
So that given, of the ships that we've been on and the cruise lines that we've been on, here's some of the best onboard public hideaways that we came up with. On Queen Mary 2 was the Carnival Lounge. Carnival Lounge is the big, wide open place.
Oh,
with
yes,
the tables.
yes. That's where we mustered for the second time as demanded by the announcement. I don't know what happened there, but anyway.
Yeah, we'll tell that story another time maybe. But
nice place to
they were
hang out.
adamant about muster.
Often they have food in this lounge. It's, just little appetizers and stuff. And
There's
and
table service.
You get yummy coffee, like, the good kind.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's really nice lounge.
It's got the super comfy chairs. It's clearly a place to chill out and relax. You could bring your food in there because it's not far from the buffet. And from the Crow's Next, please like
And subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
The dock was really cool because the indoors, it did look kind of like a dock, but it was a lot of comfy couches, chairs, loungers. I mean, there a lot of seating.
Yeah, there was a bed or two.
They had menus on the little coffee tables. They would bring you food, and that was a really nice place to be. And I liked, if you walk further through the dock, there's the outdoor dock on the aft, on the stern, and we sat out there one day. It was really nice, and there's some music going on, but pretty nice to sit.
It's a bar, and it got a little crowded.
It does get crowded.
In the outdoor part.
But I think that, like, one of the first nights we were there, we walked into the dock and there was like nobody there.
Yes.
Like, maybe at dinner time, or what people think is dinner time. It was very quiet and atmospheric, really nice.
Yeah, nicely decorated. Crown Lounge.
Oh, the Crown Lounge. Then that's my favorite. You can go up there almost any time of the day and find some place to sit, and it's a beautiful view and pretty quiet up there.
I'll tug on that just a little bit and say there were times when the seating was pretty much taken up because a lot of people knew about the Lake and Crown Lounge, I think. but like a crown. It's a circular, essentially, room with a bar nearby, and at certain hours of the day, a disco. And the Asian-style restaurant Izumi is just up above it. And so there's nice views, beautiful views up there, and some very comfy chairs. And people know about that spot, so it wasn't always easy to get a hang there. Sunshine, we love the Havana Bar. Now, we caught this hint from some other vloggers before we went on to Sunshine. The Havana Bar is way at the stern, off of the pool and Lido buffet area, way back in the back. There's some specialty restaurants, the Asian restaurant and the Italian restaurant. And then back behind all of that, overlooking the wake of the ship, is the Havana Bar. And there's of course a bar, but it's pretty quiet. There's some nice high top tables. You can we spent a lot of time there because it was maybe the best view we found on the Sunshine, and a quiet place to hang out most of the time. Yeah, if you go back from the Lido in front of the buffet, you're going to find the Havana Bar and its beautiful windows. It can get super duper busy. It can get very loud, but can also most of the time be a really cool little hangout. Where on the New Amsterdam, there's a place called the Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest. New Amsterdam Crow's Nest is my ideal for a great view from the forward top of the ship. It's got windows most of the way around. It's very quiet, fantastic loungers, and a great espresso bar. They even have stroopwafels. From the Crow's Nest, this is Scotty.
This is Steve.
Remember, tip your cabin stewards, please. They work very hard.
Oh boy, do they ever.
See you next time. On the Carnival Pride, maybe one of my favorite onboard public hideaways, and maybe what got me thinking about this concept in the first place, is the Sunset Garden. Sunset Garden is a phenomenal little thing on the Carnival Pride, and it's sort of just a elongated hallway on both sides of the outside of the ship that goes kind of around the main theater on one of the decks, and it just has little tiny two-person tables and big porthole windows, and it's nicely decorated, and it's not on the way somewhere for the most part.
It was painted yellow, so it's all sunny.
Sunset.
Hence the name.
Sunny.
And it's just, you have a little bit of foot traffic coming through. I think I can't remember where it begins and ends, but I think there's kids clubs at one end, or the arcade.
It's the way to those, yeah.
And but it's substantial, and we usually are able to hit it right and find a seat, and we've enjoyed our books, enjoyed our little games or card game, and it's a nice quiet place. If you don't feel like hibernating in your cabin, it's a nice quiet place to enjoy a quiet activity.
Mm-hmm.
And the view is nice.
It seems like in our limited experience, it seems like a lot of other people don't know about it. And that's one of the cool things, is even though it's right there out in the open, more or less, nobody bothers to investigate it, or some people don't. And so you can just kind of hang out in there, and it's not crowded like everything else is crowded on a cruise ship.
People have taken to hiding ducks in this area.
There's a lot of duck hunting.
Just FYI.
That's okay. They're just having fun. I think that's our list of the best onboard public hideaways that we've come up with. Did we miss any?
I don't think so.
What's your favorite onboard public hideaway? Have you tried these 6? Please let us know in the comments what you think. So from here, high atop Vulture Valhalla, we are the Crow's Next. This is Scotty.
This is Steve.
And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. That's all for today from us here at the Crow's Next, where the X stands for...
Extemporaneous.
That's a good one.
Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve.